now to a brand new series we're very excited about called Candidates Uncorked. And we're kicking things off with Kathie Fiorina, who just yesterday threw her hat into the ring for President of the United States.
Yeah, after working her way up the ladder through AT&T, Kathie entered the public eye when she became CEO of Hewlett-Packard, the first woman to lead a Fortune 20 company, and then campaigned for Senator John McCain during his presidential bid in 2008. She later ran for the U.S. Senate in California in 2010. We've been extremely lazy, you and me, obviously.
Yes. She's written a terrific book out today called Rising to the Challenge, My Leadership Journey. Very, very different from the one that Melissa Rivers wrote. And she's here with her husband, Frank Fiorina. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations on this big decision.
Well, thank you.
How does it feel to be? We have never had a presidential candidate on our show, so clearly we brought some beverages for you. You're our first and maybe our last.
Well, we're so honored to be your first. Thank you so much for having us.
What's so great about you as a couple, before we get to the other stuff, is I was reading how you were on your third date with Frank, okay? And a lot of girls like when they shower you with compliments. Frank said to you, one day you're going to run AT&T, the company you both worked for. And
you were a little ahead of her at the company at the time, right?
I was.
So was that like the sweetest thing a man could have said to you on that date?
Well, yes. First of all, he was just cute beyond belief.
He still is. He's a stud muffin.
Yes, thank you. Exactly, he is. And but secondly, you know, when you're a young woman, I started out as a secretary, and when you're a young woman trying to make it in a man's world, it's such a relief to be taken seriously by someone, particularly someone who's kind of really cute and you like.
Yes. And we heard there was making out. I read it. It was in your book. There was a little making out that happened after that third date.
In the car. I remember looking out of the car windows and not being able to see anything. So anyway.
Steamy. We like that in a presidential candidate.
You know, it's funny. People do Google searches on the first day that someone runs. And the two things people are Google searching about you, which is interesting, I thought, was Kathie Fiorina, like, party, Republican or Democrat, and Kathie Fiorina, age. So what it shows me is you're starting almost clean slate with people. People are just now getting to know you, although you've been in the public spotlight for a long time.
What would you want them to know, since you are unfamiliar to many, many people, and you've got a long way to go to convince them that you'd be a great president, although you've certainly got your followers. Why would you be?
Well, you know, I started out as a secretary in a 9-person real estate firm and ultimately became the chief executive of Hewlett-Packard. That's only possible here in this country, which is why I love this country so much. Frank started out as a tow truck driver and became an executive at AT&T. Our stories are only possible here. But I understand how the economy works. I understand how the world works and who's in it. I know most of the world leaders on the stage today. I understand bureaucracies and technology and executive decision-making, and all those things, I think, qualify me. And I do think that Americans are tired of the professional political class.
It sure seems that way.
Frank,
I know I am.
Frank, what do you think of, you know, look, once you're in this arena, it's a whole new ball game. Were you thumbs up from the beginning, or were you unsure?
Well, about 18 years ago, similar to the CEO comment I made, I knew about 18, 19 years ago and told her she was going to be president someday.
Oh.
It wasn't necessarily encouraging her. Please don't misunderstand.
But she had what it took.
She's, well, from the very first time I met her, she's one of the hardest working, smartest, and has more integrity than, you know, most anyone I've ever met. So it's a really good combination.
All right, we want to play a little get-to-know-you game.
Okay.
And we like to call it on our program, Spin the Bottle. Okay, so I am going to spin the bottle. All right, and go. Here's the first question. Okay. If you are working out at the White House gym, what song will you be blasting? What's your workout jam song?
You know, I think the song that makes me happiest is one that our daughter Lori loved. By Reba McEntire, you know. Man's shirt, short skirts.
I love.
All right.
By the way,
that song.
All right. Okay, we have another one. Okay. When you first roll out of bed on a Saturday, what's the first thing you do? You wake up, open your eyes.
Coffee. I have to have coffee.
Yes.
All right. When was your last belly laugh? Beating the carpet, tears rolling down.
I don't know. I find life pretty funny. Maybe last night, actually.
right before. All right. If you first chick flick you'll show at the White House to have all your friends there.
Chick flick. Well, see, My favorite movie, I have to say, is Secretariat, and it's about a woman. I'm not sure it's a chick flick, but it's about a woman who really exceeds expectations.
All right, quick solution.
And the horse is good, too.
The horse is good, too.
Quick solution to a bad hair day. We've all had them.
Well, see, I have a perspective on bad hair days. I started my campaign bald as a cancer survivor, so any day with hair is a good day to me.
All right, and how many times have you practiced writing President Kathie Fiorina? President Kathie Fiorina.
None. Really none. No. It strikes me as a little presumptuous.
It is a pleasure to meet you both.
Cheers. Good luck with your campaign.
Yes,
thanks for coming
healthy,
to see us.
Stay happy.
Thanks,
All
Carly.
right. God bless you,
Frank.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.